everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Paszerine and today we're building again in The Sims 4. I have a very fun build for you guys today because this one is a challenge, most definitely. I built this for common mushrooms specifically, although this is not exclusive to her. You guys could download this in the gallery if you end up liking this. So she's hosting a contest over in Twitter on who can build her 100 baby challenge house for her current matriarch Whitney, who's about to age up. She's a very interesting sim too. She is a slob, she is paranoid, and she's self-absorbed. So I had to build this house according to her traits. But the thing is, it's not gonna be exclusive to her. She's gonna have 7 kids living with her from different age groups. So we have toddlers, we have kids, we have teenagers who take longer to age than toddlers and kids. So with that in mind, I designed this house according to that. And I'm so happy with how this turned out. This house is a mid-century modern bungalow. It's a low house. It's quite large. It's in a 40 by 30 lot. And I had my fun with platforms here and also the foundations here in the exterior. I designed it according to how I would project a family would, live here. It's super fun in the outdoors. The kids will be playing in the playground at the back. It's small, but you don't have that many kids in this house for sure. You're gonna have like toddlers too. And there's also a small pool. She also has a budget, which is 150,000 simoleons. I'm so proud of myself that I was able to fit this in within 150,000 simoleons. I also was able to get a new expansion pack recently. Stuff pack, Tiny Living, which has really pretty furniture and accessories, and I'm so happy because it ended up quite well in this house. It just harmonizes with everything. So mid-century style, I had to look it up properly because it gets really confusing. Is it modern? Is it transitional? It's mid-century. So that's what I chose as a style to decorate this house. It's focused more on functionality. It's simple. It's not so much focused on ornamentation. Although you do have your clutter every now and then, of course, you want to make this place look homey. That's what I wanted to do. So with that in mind, I decided to play around with the colors as well because I also know this common mushroom enjoys her color. She enjoys her clutter, although I didn't want to go overboard with the colors. This is a very fun custom piece, by the way. It's a fireplace that I got inspiration from a lot of people in YouTube making up custom furniture, and thankfully those exist. I would make my own tutorials, but I learned from them, so I would recommend you guys check them out instead. And this is also a really fun build because I used platforms to make bunk beds for the first time ever. I actually am very interested in doing this for a while. It's just, this is the first time I'm doing it. And I'm so glad that I was able to fit 4 beds in this tiny room for the kids. By the way, this house has 5 bedrooms, and believe it or not, I was able to fit 15 to 16 beds here. By the way, the 15 to 16 beds already include the toddlers' beds, so there are 4. Sometimes when you play the 100 baby challenge, you have 4 toddlers at once, or you have 4 kids at once, or even 4 teenagers at once. So with that in mind, I use that as a factor in decorating this house because sometimes, with 4 toddlers, you need 4 toddler beds, and the kids, they also need a place to sleep. The teenagers as well. A fun thing about the teenagers is that I decided to separate the male and the females because my rationale for that is that sometimes, when you're growing up, it gets really awkward, or you want to have your own privacy away from your brother or your sister. So I decided to just separate the male and female rooms. Also, I want to see different themes play out in this house. So although it's not exclusive, the guys can sleep here, the girls can sleep in the other room, and they're also in the gender neutral kids room because the kids room doesn't really feel like a kids room. It's more of just, a place for the kids to sleep. The playroom is in the toddlers room, so your Sims can choose where to sleep. And of course, I really like the loft idea here because I was able to fit a little bookshelf there. Thank you, Tiny Living, for your awesome furniture. I love it. And Again, this house, 15 to 16 beds. This is the master bedroom. Underneath it, fun thing is that it has a basement. It's for Whitney, who's a paranoid sim. Over there on the far left. I did not include it in this build, but it's there. She can escape from her kids in that room and just hide for a while. So thank you all for watching. If you like this build, you can download this in the gallery. Please check my socials too and leave me a DM or comment on this video if you want to suggest any builds in the future. So thank you for watching. Please enjoy the cinematic.